can see the hut down there. That would be Cameron Hut. And at the moment, I am making my way up towards it's called the Ashburton Glacier, which you'll see in just a second. I think this is easily, top 3 most magnificent views or hikes, whatever, I've seen in New Zealand so far. So I'm heading straight up there, up to that little moraine benched area, and I'll be there shortly. But right there is Mount Armstrong. Several other mountains, I don't really know what the names are. Between there would be Knob Col, just as kind of like a saddle sort of area between 2 mountains. But it took me about 5.5 hours to get to the hut. And I made it there just before it got dark. So yeah, it's been good. Holy shit. Whew, it's a long way down. But as you can see here, this was a glacier till not very long ago. You can just barely make out the hut, but even just a few decades ago, the glacier made it all the way down to those big burned areas. And in just like 50 years, it's gone. It's just astonishing how much the climate has changed. Obviously there's a lot of debate on why it's happening, but it's kind of hard to argue with this. I mean, the glacier is literally gone. It starts up again a little farther on, but I don't know if we'll be able to see it. Now this is about as far as I'm willing to go by myself. I could keep going a little ways, but there's not much reward. You can just barely make out the glacier tip in that little valley right there, and I think that face might even be ice. It's hard to tell, but it can be a bit deceiving. And up in that second valley behind this face right here, there's another glacier. You can see the ice. I don't think you can see it in the camera, but what's really crazy, two guys this morning took off and they made it, or they're making their way up through, where is it? That crevasse right there. And they're ski touring up. I just think that is so nuts. And even this morning at like 2 a.m. a party came through, and I think they're ski touring as well, and they must be way up in the mountains now, up in the coal. But it's just insane. I looked at old maps from maybe 50 years ago, and all this region here, this was glacier, and now it's gone. The whole fucking thing. It was glacier all the way down to where the hut sits now, in that big flat area way down there. But it's just, I don't know, it's unbelievable, just the change. Yeah, it's about 7 hours to get to where I'm sitting from the car park, at least. So that's what it took me. One guy ran and it took him 3, but like that. There's two guys. You might be able to see they're descending down that snow face down there. Nice guys. I was talking to them earlier. Honestly, like, they should really have ice axes and crampons, and neither of them do. I think it's a bit foolish, but you might be able to see them. They are coming down right about there. One there and a second up there. I don't think you can see them, but yeah. Straight ahead, I believe I think it's Mount Armstrong, either that one or that one. But yeah, that's about it for me.